Her Royal Highness is the proud and happy mother of a prince, and in the monarch's home lies the infant boy who will one day be king.
It may not be difficult to see why Charles had trouble showing emotion. Growing up as the heir to the throne, his own childhood was anything but normal.
As a child, Charles was a very sensitive and shy young boy. Winston Churchill observed when he was 4 years old that he's very young to think so much. He had his head in a book. He has talked about his parents, his mother being remote. Her dedication to duty meant that she was off on foreign tours. His father was posted to Malta. She was visiting him. He was left in the care of nannies.
Prince Charles had not had much attention from his parents. His father felt he should bring himself up as he did, and the Queen believed that her sense of duty overrun what she should do as a mother, and she said at some point later that she really regretted that.
At 13, Charles was sent to boarding school in Scotland.
Charles has spoken a lot about his education at Gordonstoun and being sent off to this really quite strict and terrifying boarding school up in Scotland. And that had a lasting impact on him.
He described himself on many occasions how he was mercilessly bullied at school, boarding school in Scotland, and how he really did not want to go, but it was his path set out for him by his father, and been described to him how he would try and toughen him up and make him a man. But that bullying really continued his whole way throughout his schooling in Scotland, and he was deeply, deeply unhappy, complaining to his parents all the time how he wanted to come home.
Timbertop Mountain, Victoria, site of Geelong Grammar's rugged outdoor school. And from early next year, it will have a new student, Prince Charles.
His happiest school days, in fact, came when he was at the Timbertop campus of Geelong Grammar School in Australia. He spent 2 terms there, and his private secretary said he had dropped him off as a boy and he took him home as a man.
We saw pictures of him logging in the wilderness, a big smile on his face, and he'd spoken about this was one of the happiest times of his adolescence and really gave him that grounding in order to move on further in his later life.
In many ways, you can say that the time Prince Charles spent in Australia was when he truly came of age. King Charles has this personal bond with Australia. For him, the fact that he is, for the time being at least, also going to be King of Australia means a lot to him personally.